brand names that most of us have heard growing up. Many people, though, do not realize that they're all made by the same company, P&G. The company I'd love to work for when I graduate from UC is P&G. Procter & Gamble, or P&G for short, is an American multinational company, which is headquartered right here in Cincinnati, Ohio. P&G was founded by two Englishmen, William Procter and James Gamble, in 1837. In just a few years, this candle maker and soap maker created a company who reached $1 million in sales. Back then, that was absolutely unheard of. The reason this company was able to spread their name globally was because they won contracts to supply the United States Army with soap and candles, which was introduced soldiers around the world to their products. The demand for their products became so high that they started building factories in other locations throughout the United States besides Cincinnati. This expansion also led to the diversification of P&G's products, including the production of Crisco. In 1930s, the company moved to other countries for the purpose of both manufacturing and product sales. This expansion again led to the creation of more and more products and product lines, such as Tide laundry detergent, Crest toothpaste, and Charmin toilet paper. Since then, Procter & Gamble has become a family and household name to almost everyone around the world, from the United States to Brazil to China and to England. In 2005, after the acquisition of Gillette, P&G officially became the world's largest consumer goods company. The company split into four sectors: beauty care, baby, feminine, and family care, fabric and home care, and the health and grooming sector, and was also split into 5 selling organizations: Asia, Europe, India and the Middle East, and Africa, Latin America, and North America. This globally recognized company is made up of 24 different brands. With this wide variety of brands spreading throughout the entire world, Procter & Gamble is definitely an amazing company to work for, with so many amazing opportunities, especially ones to travel. Growing up in Cincinnati, I'd always heard of Procter & Gamble, and most of my friends' parents worked for them. So growing up, I was always getting free Pringles from one friend, or free stuffed animals with Pampers written on them from another. P&G really was a household name for me. As I grew older and was able to fully understand how large P&G is and what an impact it has on the consumer world, I began to think, hey, maybe I'd like to work for them. I attended a P&G leadership conference last weekend and was able to work with Procter & Gamble professionals from almost every one of the 4 sectors. Their experience of growth within the company is truly what draws me in. P&G is a different sort of company that would rather fully invest in employees' education and growth and promote them from within rather than hiring experts from outside. You can rarely find that nowadays, and that is why I'm so intrigued. Procter & Gamble also has done a lot of philanthropy work, and that is something I really want in my future employer. They support many organizations, such as Pantene Beautiful Lengths, Children's Safe Drinking, and Tide Loads for Hope Fund. Procter & Gamble is a largely sought-out company, especially from Linder College of Business students. The way I would obtain an internship is using my contacts that I met at the UCLE last weekend. I also gained a mentor from this program who is an amazing resource and my go-to person throughout P&G. Procter & Gamble always conducts campus interviews in the fall, so I would definitely make sure I go up to them at the career fair and introduce myself and be extremely straightforward about wanting an interview. I also have made sure that I follow P&G as a company on LinkedIn and that I'm connected with family, friends, and all the people that I met at UCLE on LinkedIn, which creates an environment.